Good day, dear colleagues, dear teachers. Can you hear me? Yeah. Mm. Okay, this is our sixth model. Yeah. So last time, okay, let's share my screen. Last time we stopped, if you remember, to the turboscribe. Yeah. What is the turboscribe? Yeah. As I have showed you last time, it's so easy, yeah, to take the audio material from the YouTube channel, yeah. First of all, if you would like to show some video materials from the YouTube, you can easily go to the YouTube channel. For example, here we can write the holidays in the USA. Yeah. Okay, let's take this one. Okay, American holidays. Okay, what is the Memorial Day, for example? Yeah, let's take this one. There shouldn't be more than 10 minutes. Yep.
What is a national holiday?
Okay, the best thing, we will copy the link of this video material and then we'll go to the our turboscript. Here you can, on the right hand, you can see the blue button like on transcribe files. You will click and you'll paste your link. Yeah. After it, you will click the import. Mostly we choose the dolphin. You can click the dolphin and transcribe. Sometimes it's difficult, yeah, in the classrooms to show the whole video material. Maybe there isn't, yeah, internet access or no active board sometimes. That's why it has finished it, yeah. What are the national holidays? You can see 2 minutes, 1 second. You will click here. All your video material scribe, yeah. Tape script, you can see here. The easily you can download in a PDF, in a document. If you go further, you can see the chat GPT. Yeah, it will summarize, yeah, this transcript, or you paste the transcript and you can talk about this. Yeah, one. You can translate, share the transcript with your students. If you don't like, you can edit. Yeah, you can take away, for example, all of these times. Yeah, then you can download the audio material. You see, easily you can download audio material. You can rename the file, or if you don't like, you can delete. Yeah. Okay, let's go.
What's a national holiday? A national holiday is a legal holiday that is observed by the government of a nation. New Year's is celebrated on January 1st in the United States of America. It is the first national holiday for the United States. On the third Monday in January, Martin Luther King Day is celebrated.
What I'm doing here, I'm just changing the speed. Yeah. If the student's level is higher, you can change the speed, yeah, to the faster. If it is the elementary, pre-intermediate level students, you can what? Make a lower level. Yeah. So it was the turboscript, yeah, if you remember. And daily three what? Transcriptions use it. You can use three daily, yeah, transcriptions for free. Yeah. Later we will connect this site with others. Now let's go to the one more thing I would like to show you. We have, for example, it is not for students, also for teachers, yeah, to improve their English. This is the English file book, yeah, ebook. So easy to use. For example, you can just download the Oxford Learners Bookshelf to your laptop, and you can see the ad box. You can click the ad box, yeah, and it will ask you the what code, yeah. So easily you can download all the books from the, you can see the from the beginner level with the workbook. You can see all the levels, yeah. And for children also here we have the Headway, Oxford Discovery, Festival, Solutions. Okay, let's open one of them, yeah. How it works, yeah. I would like to share with you. Okay, this is the ebook. You can go to the page, you can see the contents of the whole book. You have a paper one, yeah. This is what ebook. The whole units we have here. So we can go to the first unit. For students, you can just zoom in. Yeah. If your laptop is connected with the active board, just sitting in your desk, you can control, yeah, this book. Show your students, yeah, from the active board, for example. So easily you can just write here. Yeah, for example, there are only 10 minutes in the life of a what? Peer. Yeah, you can click, see the selections. You can select the correct answer here. After finishing, okay, let's show you, yeah, how it works. Life is combination of magic and pasta. So one day I'm going to make you onions cry. Knowledge is know that tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is not putting it in a fruit salad. Yeah. Okay, party without cake is just meeting. A balanced diet is cookie. Yeah, in each hand. Okay, here you can see the submit button. Yep. So if you click, it gives you feedback, quick feedback. Yeah, easily students can check their answers. After checking, you have to delete. Yeah, because when you open the book again, the students can see the correct answers. That's why be careful. Yeah. So one more thing. Here we have the sign V. This is the vocabulary. Yeah, as you remember, in English book file, all the vocabulary is at the end of the book. So if you just click, you can go to the vocabulary easily. Yeah, and the students will listen just clicking the
1.2 Food and cooking. 1. Food. Fish and seafood. 1. Crab. 7. Lobster. 5. Mussels.
Again, here you can see the slow, normal, fast, yeah, speeds. You can make a turn up and turn down. Yeah. Then you can go to the page number 6. Again, yeah, to our page. So, now
1.5 1. What do I need to make the soup? Well, first of all, you need raw beetroot, not the cooked kind. 3 or 4 should be enough.
The task is listen to 6 conversations, write a food phrase you hear for each adjective in D. Yeah. And we were given like this note. Yeah. What should we do? We can just click and open. Okay, let's listen.
Enough. 2. What are you going to have as a starter?
I think I'll have the spicy prawns.
Spicy prawns, yeah? The students will listen and write down here the correct answer. In this way, for example, 1 was given, yeah, like an example. Here they put the second and write the correct answers and close, yeah? The teacher will, yeah, in this way check the students' answers easily, yeah? So this is one more thing interesting for you. Let's zoom out, yeah? This is the book. Yeah, here they will listen and type, yeah? They will type the words.
1.8. Part 1.
With me today, I have Mariana Livaditaki, head.
For example, this is the intermediate book, but your students' level is pre-intermediate, yeah? You have some students, yeah, with intermediate level. For them, you can show what? The transcript. Yeah. Sometimes while preparing for the IELTS, yeah, at the beginning of the preparation, mostly teachers show the transcript. Yeah. It's also one of the good method, yeah, of the teaching, yeah, listening.
Chef of Marito Restaurant in Hackney. Hello.
Hello.
Mariana, what was your favourite food when you were a child?
Well, at home we ate a funny mixture, and
You see, again, the dialogues, yeah, transcript is highlighted, so it's easier, yeah, to find where you are, what you are listening, yeah, to follow the listening. Okay, that's next. C, exercise. Listen again. What the partner say, anything else you can remember about each photo.
because of my parents, fresh fish, bacon and eggs for breakfast on Sundays, and traditional apple pies. But my favourite was fish. We ate fish every day, which my dad caught. In fact, my dad still goes fishing every night.
Wow.
Yeah, we were really lucky because not all families could do that, could eat fish every day. Even on an island, fish is expensive, unfortunately.
Did your dad catch fish for the family or for the restaurant?
I would like just listen. Where is the conversation about the photo? Okay, one more thing. Here you can see the microphone. Yeah, your task is what? Listen again with a partner. Say anything else you can remember about each photo. Yeah, they are discussing. The interviewer is taking Marina about the restaurant, and they are discussing about the photos. Yeah, and student just opening his ebook. Yeah, clicks this button. Yeah, and records his voice. For example, yeah, records this exercise. Marina showed her family photo. There was her father's photo. Her father was a fisher. Yeah, you see? Marina showed her family photo. And just students will close this button and the teacher will listen, yeah, as a homework, the home assignment. There is no need, yeah, to use the kind of Facaro or WhatsApp, yeah, microphone. Here students will record their voice and leave it. And teacher will open and check the student's answer, yeah, listening exercise. Okay, here you can see the G. This is the grammar, yeah. If you click, you can go again. At the end of the book, we have the grammar material. Again, students can read the grammar rules and listen some given exercises, examples.
1.11. 1.
I live in London.
She works in a restaurant.
Then, if you go to the next page, yeah. Oh, at the end here, yeah, at the end. Some elementary books, next page here, they have what? Exercises, yeah? For each grammar topic, they have two, yeah, maximum, yeah, two exercises. Yeah, they will type here. Here they will put the tick or, yeah, not correct answer. Yeah, I have to finish this one because when I open the next time, students can see the answers. Okay, randomly I will do it. I would like to show you how it works. Yeah, for example, submit. You can see the correct wrong answers. Yeah, the teacher's task is not to forget, delete your answer. Yeah, delete your answer. Because next time you can see in, yeah, for example, here I forgot. Yeah, to just to delete. Yeah, that's why it stays in this way. So let's go to the page number 8 again. Zoom out. Yeah, in every unit we have the reading material, listening material, new words, and vocabulary. Yeah. Then at the end we have the writing material. For example, you can see the W. If you click, you can go to the, yeah, writing part. For example, description of a person. Yeah, students will describe, write. Yeah, here again. They will write. Read Sophia's email again and answer the questions. Here we have some questions and they will answer the questions. This is the writing part. Okay, let's go again. So one more thing, yeah, as you remember in English file, after the end of the every unit, we have the what? Practical English, yeah? If you can see this black button, you can click.
My name's Rob Walker. I'm a
Here again, if the student's level is lower, yeah, you can show them the transcript. Yeah, the direction is different. Yeah, you can show on the left side, on the right side. Yeah. This is about the video. After video, they will do these exercises. Yeah, fill in the gaps, find the true false statements. So if you remember, at the end of this is the what level now, to be, yeah. After this 2 units, we have the video.
People do many different things to raise money for charity. These runners are doing the New York.
Here you can see 7 minutes, yeah, video material. Yeah, you don't go to the YouTube, any kind of resources, just everything, yeah, here, yeah, ready made for you. After watching the video, you can do some exercises here. Then, yeah, do you remember we have the revise and check? Again, just clicking, students will do, yeah, these tasks. So then you'll go to the next unit. This is, yeah, you know how to zoom in, zoom out. Here we have the pencils, draws and highlights. You can highlight. Within you have the notes, yeah, add the bookmark. You can use any kind of these buttons, yeah. So I can save and close. All of these are books like the same, yeah. They have the listening, reading material, writing material, video material. Students will do the exercises, for example. They can easily type and check their answers. We can match. They can just listen, for example.
Page 10. Read. Amazing animals.
All animals can breathe and move, but they're different in many amazing ways.
Yeah, it will improve the students' listening, skills. If they listen all the time, native speaker speech. It's also adapted one. Yeah. Okay, this is just about the e-books, how it works. Yeah, I hope it will be useful for you. Okay, let's go further. Let's go to our theoretical part of the seminar. I took in this way because all of you are teachers, you have to write scientific articles. Yep. So AI tools in conducting scientific articles in English. Now, first of all, what is a scientific article? Yeah, this is the scientific article presents research findings written by researchers and scientists, or we sometimes tell scholars. Yeah, they are generally considered primary resources and are written for other researchers. The most recent articles will contain the most recent work in the field with references to previously published works in the field of study. So articles, before writing some scientific articles, you have to read more than 10 articles, in order to do, your own research. So scientific papers are for sharing your own original research work with other scientists or for reviewing the research conducted by others. As such, they are critical to the evaluation of modern science, in which the work of one scientist builds upon that of others. The research, their goal, papers must aim to inform, not impress. They must be highly readable, that is clear, accurate, and concise. They are more likely to be cited by other scientists if they are helpful rather than cryptic or self-centered. Yeah, scientific papers typically have two audiences. First, the referees, who help the journal editor decide whether the paper is suitable for publication, and the second, the journal readers themselves, who may be more or less knowledgeable about the topic addressed in the paper. Yeah. In these two ways, your paper will be published. Yeah. First, the referees, we sometimes call the editorial board, if they decided to publish, it is so significant for the readers. Yeah. The second, readers will ask the editorial board to publish this certain article. Yeah. So to be acceptable by referees and cited by readers, papers must do more than simply present a chronological account of the research work. Rather, they must convince their audience that the research represented is important, valid, and relevant to other scientists in the same field. Yeah, the main thing is they should be the valid. Yeah. To this end, they must emphasize both the motivation for the work and the outcome of it, and they must include just enough evidence to publish the validity of this outcome. Outcome is the result. Yeah. Yeah. Later we will talk about what is the outcome. Okay, paper that report experimental work are often structured chronologically in 5 sections. Yeah, the introduction, materials and methods, results and discussion, and then the conclusion. Yeah, the research paper consists of 9 parts. Yeah, the first one is the title. You have to choose the title. Then the abstract, keywords and introduction, methods, results, discussion, conclusion, and the reference. Yeah, reference we sometimes call the literature. Yeah. So what are they? Abstract is a summary of the paper. Yeah. Introduction, the background information with citations from previously published articles. This section will also state the problem or question addressed in the article. The summary of previous research is sometimes referred to as a literature review. Yeah. The introduction is is close to the literature review. Yeah. The methods. What kind of methods are you going to use in your scientific article? Yeah, you have in detail. You have to write about this one. For example, there was written the technical details on how the experiment was carried out or designed. Yep. So can you see? Yeah. Yeah, the next one is the results. Methods, yeah, we talked about this. The results, the presentation of the data generated by the experiment, discussion, authors' conclusions drawn on the data generated through the experiment. This is the interpretation and evaluation of the results. Yeah, conclusion. This is an expansion of the decision section that will replace the results into the field's context. Yeah, the author will what conclude his research. References is the documents represented by the author. The section can be good place to look for more sources on a topic. Yeah, while looking at the reference, we can see how many articles were used by the author. So this is the just in short about the introduction. For example, in this diagram, you can see that you should care about this research. This research is important. What is already known about this topic? For example, this author pointed out this topic like in this way. He discussed it. He pointed out. He stated. In such kind of verbs we have to use. The next, what is not gap known about this topic? What was not deeply, for example, fully investigated according to this topic? You have to mention. Why important to learn this new information? For example, you are going to write about the flipped classrooms or about maybe K-12 classrooms. We have nowadays modern topics, maybe about task-based learning methods. This is not important, and you have to write in detail why it is so, why our teachers need this topic, and the research aim should be given. And here was given in detail first what should we do, second, third, and finally in order to write our introduction part. Okay, let's go further. Methods and materials. Here you can see in the diagram again, materials described first, suppliers, locations given, then the clear subheadings, used in the safe space, enough information to reproduce the experiment, statistical test parameters are provided. Okay, this section are boring to read, yet they need not be. To make this section interesting, explain the choices you made in your experimental procedure. What justifies using a given compound, concentration, or dimension? What is special, unexpected, or different in your approach? Mostly, if you look through some articles, which was published in foreign journals, foreign conference materials. If you look through, you can see it was written in a simple language. Mention these things early in your paragraph, ideally in the first sentence. That's why they also should write everything in detail, yeah, what kind of approach you use it while doing the research, what kind of things, unexpected things happened, yeah. So let's go to the results and the discussion. Results, it is what? Include experimental data, but not the interpretation. Incorporate statistical analysis where applicable. Follow subsequential organization when presenting the data. Yeah, include texts, figures, and tables. Yeah, while showing the results, we use the diagrams. Yeah, pie charts, sometimes tables. Yeah, avoid speculations. The discussion. Explain any surprising, unexpected, or inconclusive results. List all the major findings of your study. Yeah, sometimes when you look through some articles, all the students' answers, respondents' answers, yeah, shown in a table. Interpret and explain the findings effectively. Mention limitation, if any, relate to what others have done. This is the results and discussions. So the next is the conclusion. In the conclusion section, state the most important outcome of your work. Do not simply summarize the points already made in the body. Instead, interpret your findings at the higher level of abstraction. Show whether or to what extent you have succeeded in addressing the needs stated in the introduction. Did you get the answer to your research question? Yeah. Maybe you observe it while doing the research. Maybe you didn't wait, for example, such kind of things. Then at the end we will do the abstract. The abstract writes at the end of the article is the coincident summary of the longer work, such as an article, research paper, or dissertation. All of them we have the abstract. Yeah, this is the brief information overview of your article. Here you can see the main points, methodology, results, and conclusions of the research will be given in your abstract. So here you can see, an abstract describes your article's scope, objective, content, methodology, findings, and conclusions. Not all of them, in short. For example, objective can be the one sentence, content can be one or two sentences, yeah? In this way, your abstract should mostly consist of 300 words, yeah? The purpose of the abstract, how did you write the abstract, writing an effective abstract. This is the most significant. Why? Because while searching the article, first we read the abstract, and we know what the article is about, yeah, after reading the article. So this is the main thing, yeah. Okay, all in all, structure the scientific article in IMRAD format, yeah, in this way. We just discussed all of these parts, yeah. Just after the seminar, you can look through our presentations, yeah. For example, title, yeah. Sometimes title should be no more than 15 words, yeah. Be careful with this one. It's concise, specific, and keyword rich. Not like in sentences, yeah, it should be abstract, yeah. No more than 250 words or no more than 300 words, yeah. Then introduction, what state the research problem, yeah, as we have discussed before. Methods, what kind of methods are you going to use? Results, tables, figures, statistics, discussion. Interpret the results. You have to write the results in words, yeah. Limitations, addressed study weaknesses, implications, suggest future research. Conclusion, yeah, one or two paragraphs summarize the key takeaways. Avoid repeating the abstract. Yeah, be careful here. In the conclusion, you shouldn't repeat the abstract. A reference, follow the journal citation style, yeah. Then sometimes some schools, they would like to give the optional section, yeah, like on the appendix, acknowledgements, supplementary materials, yeah, according to this research, according to this data. So yeah, mostly while writing the articles, the ChatGPT helps us. So what is the best thing to use the artificial intelligence in conducting the research? Yeah, the best thing is scientific research is becoming more complex, and the researchers face challenges like information overload, time pressure, and strict publishing standards. Yeah, AI tools help solve these challenges. Yeah, sometimes, for example, you don't have much time. The conference is after a week, and you have the whole week to write an article. Yeah, so that's why time pressure. Or sometimes strict publishing standards. It's we check for plagiarism. Yeah, this is also the one of the challenge. Okay, what kind of benefits we have? Speed of literature review. Yeah, AI tools help. Yeah, doing the literature review. Yeah, helps organize thoughts and references. Sometimes, if you write your topic to the ChatGPT, it gives you kind of like a scheme of your, yeah, the body of your research paper. Supports grammar, style, and the formatting. If you have done grammar, yeah. For example, mistakes, they will check. Encourage interdisciplinary collaboration, and reduces researcher workload, but doesn't replace critical thinking. This is one of the best advantages of using artificial intelligence in writing research papers. So what kind of tools we have? Yeah, types of AI used in academic tools. You can briefly touch on key technologies. Yeah, natural language processing, yeah, for reading, summarizing, reviewing. Machine learning for detecting patterns, plagiarism, data trends, and the generative AI for writing abstract, simplifying complex ideas. Yeah. In this diagram, you can see all of these artificial intelligence tools, which are used for research. Yeah, for scientific articles, for conference articles, for doing the thesis, master dissertations. Yep. So let's here was given some list of the artificial intelligence. The first one is the elicit. Yeah, it is used kind of your assistant, research assistant. Why it is so significant? Because it finds relevant papers based on the question, summarize the research findings, and suggests related questions. Yeah, and you were given the link here. If you are just sitting with your laptops, you can open and work with this website. Then we have the Research Rabbit. It's also visual literature mapping, creates network of related paper, tracks citation and the co-citations, helps explore emerging trends. Also, you were given the link, yeah? You can easily sign up and log in, yeah? Connected papers, visual tool for discovering related academic work. What kind of peculiarities we have? It builds up a graphic of similar papers. Great for understanding research field. So then we have also ChatGPT, Cloud.ai, Gemini, yeah, in a Google. It uses for drafting. It gives you the draft. Yeah, scheme or body of your research paper, rewriting, summarizing, and brainstorming. What kind of features? Generates the content sections like an abstract introductions and provides paraphrasing and citation suggestions, translates technical content into plain English, yeah? You can easily translate, yeah? CI space, it's academic writing, formatting and research tool. Yeah, again, there was given its features, AI-powered writing suggestions, integrated citation and the bibliographic tools, journal format templates. Sometimes it gives the templates of the journals, yeah? Grammarly, and the chill or Quillbot. Grammarly, yeah, you can see the advertisement, yeah, all the time. Why we use? We check our grammar mistakes, yeah? Quillbot uses paraphrasing tool, yeah? It will paraphrase your abstract, your maybe the introduction or conclusion part. So, oh yeah, all of these logos of the AI tools. Okay, let's go further. Yeah, let's go further to our practical part. Let's open all of these. Yeah, artificial intelligence tools, and I would like to show you how it works. How it works. Yeah, one more interesting tool. Yeah, I would like to share with you. Yeah. DID. Yeah. Yeah, my connection to the internet is not so good. That's why. You can see the front page. Here you can go home, video studio, video translation, agents, avatars, yeah. So many videos, yeah. It was made by me, for example, my videos. Yeah, you can create your personal avatar.
Kazakhstan is high developed independent country. It consists of 14 regions.
So how we can do it, yeah? Okay, let's go home. Create an avatar. Okay, avatar video. Just a second. Here you can see the premium version, yeah? Video original means I have 0 credits left. Yeah, 0 credits left, yeah. You can choose, for example, then how we can create this one. I would simply show you, yeah, for example. First of all, you can choose here the avatar. Yeah. You can choose the emotions, happy, natural, surprised, or serious, for example. If it is the lecture, you can choose the serious. If it is kind of the presentation, you can choose the happy. Yeah, movements, natural or lively. Yeah, then the positions, where, in your, for example, presentation, where should be your avatar, in the middle or in the left side, or yeah. Then here you can write a tape script. For example, the words hello, for example, students. Today we are going to discuss about, for example, global warming. Yeah. You see 10 words period limit exceeded. Yeah. Fine. Okay, that's right. So then you can use choose the speed. Again, yeah. The gender, age. Tire is the level, yeah. The functions. Then what kind of, yeah, accent would you like? Indian accent, Spain accent, yeah. Chinese, Sweden, so many languages here we have. Not all the, yeah. Yeah, you see? I think we have the Kazakh language also have here. Okay, let's, oh, we have the Kazakh language also. So, or sometimes you can add voice, your voice you can add. Yep. So then you can choose the background. It can be chosen according to your, for example, yeah, class. If it is a kind of debate, you can choose this one. It's kind of a meeting, yeah. So many backgrounds we have here. Oh, it's about the astrological, yeah. About ICT tools, about artificial intelligence. Yeah, why not to choose this one? Then text, yeah. Or you can write the text. You can choose any kind of what shapes. Then media, yeah. After at the end, you have to generate the video. I don't have credits. I used all my free credits, so yeah. I don't have, yeah. I can do it, yeah. So you can choose the templates here. Sorry. Okay, this is one more tool. For example, you have a lecture, you can upgrade and buy the premium variant. For example, 30 minutes lecture, you can choose your avatar, yeah, and choose the back, yeah, background. Write a script, or if you have ready-made lecture, you can copy and paste the whole lecture and make a video. Yeah, generate, it will make you the ready-made video. Yeah, for example, this is my videos.
This topic is actual nowadays, so let us go to practice.
You see, this is made by me. You can copy the link, edit as you. If you don't like, you can delete or share with your students, yeah, or download. in a, you see, Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, email, yeah. You can use any social network. What is it about?
Hello, students. Today we have a new topic about environment.
Yeah, I just texted the script and the, you see?
Hello, dear colleagues. Today it is our last lesson.
It was my own voice, yeah? You can just use your own voice. This is the ID, yeah? In short. Okay, let's go further. What we have here, elicit, yeah? Okay, let's ask the research question to generate a structural research report, yeah? Let's write one topic about the task-based learning learning approach in teaching English. Okay, the effectiveness. Okay, let's write here. Yeah? The effectiveness, yeah, of task-based learning approach in teaching English. Okay, let's click this one. Yeah, generate the report. Yeah, here you can see searching 127 million research works. Gather papers. It is gathering the papers in the internet. Let's wait, yeah. 50 paper found. 50, yeah. Articles were found according to this topic, yeah. Task-based learning. Okay, just a second. It takes 3 minutes, yeah. What was it? This is the definitions, yeah. What is a TBLT implementation? Language, yeah. English language learners. Outcome measure, study design, comparative analysis, yeah. Criteria matches, yeah. Extract data, capturing key metrics and finding from every paper, yeah. First of all, it gathered the papers, collected, yeah? I mean, they selected the papers and screened papers. Do the screening, then extract the datas. 60 data points extracted. Then, at the end, it is what? Generating the report. Generating the report. Just a second. Getting citations. What is this AI tool? Elicit is building and the refining understanding of the research. Finding, refining, yeah, refining. Your report will become available once all steps are complete. Less than 10 minutes, yeah. Among 50 papers, it's screened 10 papers, yeah, utilizing the criteria, yeah. What criteria? This TBLT implementation. Again, I read English language learners, outcome measures, study design, comparative analysis, empirical data, and intervention focus, yeah. This, yeah. Criteria was taken while doing the screening. Yep. Then extracted the 6 data points covering study design type, participant characteristics, task-based learning intervention, yes, specifics, comparison, control condition, and primary outcome measures, key findings. So easily you can write any kind of topic here. For example, you are interested in online learning, yeah, English, what else? About the project-based learning, yeah. PPP we have there. If you're interested any kind of technologies, new approaches of teaching English, you can write the topic here. Yeah, one more interesting thing, you can share, you can download. All your research, all your research papers are saved here, yeah, here in the present, you can see. Okay, we can go to another one, yeah. Okay, the research rabbit.com, yeah. Here you can see my searchings. I searched all of these topics here. We can write the collection. For example, what is online learning, for example? Yeah, this is an interesting topic nowadays. Yeah, here you can see the add papers. If you click the plus, you see title, DOI, PMIA, or keywords. You can write the keywords. Okay, teaching English online. So let's search. Yeah, all subject areas. Yeah, this news article was published in 2022. The title is Teachers' Perspective Towards Teaching English Online at the tertiary level in Saudi Arabia. Arab World English Journal, the name of the journal, yeah, everything was given. This is the abstract. The drastic and the unpaneled shift to online teaching caused by the COVID-19, the reason of writing this one. The 5 themes were explored. Yeah, what was explored here? The results demonstrated. You see, in the abstract was given there. In general, the aim, the results. The same was also found the opinion. This is all about the results. Yeah. Okay, challenges in teaching English online to young learners. Teacher's Voice, 2023. Declaration of teaching English online to mixed ability classes. Okay, what about this one? It's still generating. Yeah. Influence of multimedia has lesson teaching. Okay, let's add to collection. Yeah. I have the file. I'll add there. opportunities. Okay, let's call it this one. On some ethical issues, yeah, intersectional English, using games. Okay, online authentic material in teaching English as for, yeah, okay, let's add this one. Okay, let's add one more. One. Yeah, let's find in general, yeah, lectures, competence teaching lectures online. Okay, let's call it this one. Then we will close this one, and all of these papers for my scientific articles you can see here. Yeah. So yeah, you can find the similar works here. You see, similar works according to my topic. Then you can see the content, yeah, linked content. So many diagrams, yeah. According to my one topic, so many things were given here. Yeah, this is the ready-made literature review. Yeah. All the scholars what investigated this topic. Yeah, similar. You can see 1097. Yeah, earlier work was 18, later work was 3,935. Yeah, this was investigated earlier, then maybe this earlier, then investigated this one, yeah. There was given the map of the authors, yeah, connection between 50 authors. Yeah, 50 authors investigated this problem. You can easily download this information. This is for your literature review. Okay, let's go to our paper. Oh, it needs much time, yeah. Then one more thing we have here, Notebook LM, yeah, google.com. So if you just sign up, yeah, easily with your valid email address, you can see such kind of front page. It was written in Russian, yeah. You can just download your plans, materials, yeah, research, your documents, everything you can download. Here, you can choose the file in a Google Disk. You can choose the link, or you can paste the text, or copy or paste the text. Yeah. Okay, let's choose the file. Yeah, from my okay, let's choose this one. What should I do with this text? Yeah, about this in short, yeah, summarizing me the article. Yeah, it was an article about the flipped classroom. Yeah, the resources, where was it taken, its number. Yeah, all the material were given here, the article, yeah? Yeah. Delete this one. Summarize the article about the pet class. Sometimes there is no time to read the whole article. Yeah, you can ask artificial intelligence to read and summarize this article for you. Okay, it was written in Russian. Yeah. In short was given. Conceptions and definitions of the flipped classroom, flipped learning, what kind of methods was used. Yeah, key principles, yeah, of applying this method. Research and results. Advantages, about disadvantages of using this flipped classroom. For example, we are going to write an article about this topic. First, what, yeah, scholar, for example, researcher, yeah, author, I mean, yeah, wrote about this article, yeah. He did the SWOT analysis about the strong, weak, and opportunities, threats about this flipped classroom, and made a what conclusion. For example, if it is difficult for you to read in English, you see, this tool gives you in Russian because article was written in English. So, yeah, it can give you the chronology. Yeah, easily you can enter and what? Paste any kind of article what you are interested in. This tool will summarize the whole article for you, make you the chronological table maybe, or do the short review or summarize or answer your questions. Oh, one more thing here, you can see the mind map. It will do your mind map like this one. Yeah, the article is about the MOOCs, about the online courses. So it was what defined as the aim of the research. Okay, what kind of methods was used? Okay, then what kind of results we have? The conclusion. Yeah, this is the conclusion. What kind of keywords? Digital education, electronic, yeah. This is what, in short, about the article. It gives us what? Mind mapping about the article. So interesting tool. You can easily download. Yeah, it's so helpful when you summarize the article. Yeah, yeah. Here you can see the add the note, audio retelling, and the mental card. Yeah, this is the mental card. Yeah, this tool is notebooklm.google.com. Yeah, So let's go further. Here we have the one more interesting website. It is called Zenmic. Yeah. Let's sign in. Okay. I would like to do it together with you. Okay, this is about the podcasts, yeah, how to create the podcast. Okay, let's click here. English. Okay, let's write. What is the podcast is about, yeah? I just wrote here. For example, let's write, can you make me a podcast on the topic on American electoral system election, yeah. Election. Maybe this way, yeah. I want my students to learn. I'm a teacher, that's why I'm asking from the artificial intelligence, yeah. Learn about the election system in the USA. But also to learn English. Yeah, not only the elections, yeah, but also the English. My students are B1 level. Can you include the following words? You can give them the words, for example, words. Election. What else? Voting. President. Counting, yeah, while doing results. Okay, that. Okay, let's generate the script. Election system. Okay, I was given the yeah, script of the podcast. Male and female. Okay, let's generate the audio. Yeah, your podcast is being created. Yeah. Audio generation typically takes 2 or 5 minutes depending on script length. Our script is not so long. Yeah. Feel free to wait for processing to complete. Yeah. It tells us to wait, yeah? Browse to your podcast to check it later. Create another podcast in a new tab, yeah? Or you can just open another, yeah? One and give the instructions, yeah? Your podcast will be saved automatically and available in your dashboard anytime in our dashboard. Yeah, while it is generating our audio material, I would like to go to the this elicit. You see, it has finished it now. Yeah, the effectiveness of task-based learning approach in teaching English. They wrote me the abstract, methods, and the results. The author, Amin, in 2009, was researching this material. Yeah. The effectiveness of, yeah. Implementation factors. The artificial intelligence just what summarize it, yeah, about 50 articles and give me the short information about this topic, who investigated this topic and what kind of conclusions they did, what kind of methods they used in their research paper. Yeah, so you can just save, yeah, in a PDF format, yeah, this article. This is like a draft material for you, for your research paper. Okay, let's go to the dashboard. It is still what? Editing. Not only this one, yeah? Easily you can go to the, for example, ChatGPT for free, yeah? I need your help on writing scientific article. What is the topic of scientific article? Yeah, it is asking me. Okay. What is the structure of the format you want to follow? Yeah. Do you have any content or notes already written? For example, the comparative analysis of researchers on the topic, for example, the advantages of teaching English online. Still doing, yep. I have chosen the title, Comparative Analysis of Researchers on the Advantages of Teaching English Online, yeah? Abstract, yeah? Brief summary, introduction. This is the what? Structure, a body of my article. What should I do? Define the topic and its relevance. I have to find out and write. Present the main aim. Then state the importance of understanding these benefits. My introduction should be like this one, yeah? Then methodology. Describe how you select the sources. Yeah, choose the years, for example, between the 2020, 2025, yeah? Among this period, maybe you are just analyzing, yeah. Databases used like Google Scholar, yeah, GSTOR. So literature review. I was given the short literature review about this topic. Yeah, by whom it was investigated. Then in the discussion, I will summarize all of the agreements, disagreements, and at the end, I will reiterate the main findings, yeah? Suggest areas for future research, yeah? So then I have the reference. Would you like me to help, yeah? Can you help me writing? Help me to write, yeah? Introduction part according to this topic. Okay. Let's look here. ChatGPT is writing me the what? Introduction part. About the relevance of the topic, yeah? About the actuality, what it is actual. Nowadays, yeah? Many researchers argue that online English introduction offers notable advantages as greater accessibility, flexibility, schedule, increased students' autonomy, opportunities for interactive and multimedia-based learning. This article aims to conduct, it gives the aims to me. You see, compared to analysis of existing the research site. Yeah. I haven't ready-made introduction part. Would you like help with the next section? Yeah, methodology. Yes, of course. Yes, I do need. Yeah. My methodology of the article is what is being written just now. Yeah, in this way we can use, yeah. Okay, let's go. Yeah, it's still doing, yeah. Yeah, you can see, yeah, for example, easily what you can do, you can choose the English, for example. There's not so many languages, yeah. Spanish, French, German, and enter your podcast topic. Can you just make a podcast on the topic? What kind of topic? Benefits of learning English. Okay, let's give it. My students level is A2. Now let's simply generate this one, yeah? Because the previous one took much time. Yeah? For example, mail. Hey everyone, welcome to back to podcast. I'm Sarah. Maybe it will easily generate. If you have a good access to the internet, yeah, it quickly generates the audio of this podcast, yeah. You can download and if it is not, then just what we can do, we can copy, yeah, copy the screen. easily what? Paste our podcast and give the students, it's kind of a role play, kind of a role play. They will read the article because it doesn't save, there is no the button save, the podcast. So mostly we take the audio, in order to download the audio material. So today we spoke about the scientific article structure, a little bit in our theory, and about the ebooks, the English file ebooks. Not only the English file, they have also solutions, headway, just it is the additional material for you to improve your listening, your grammar. Then we had the Elicit, one more interesting artificial intelligence tool, which will summarize many articles, in just a few seconds. Then we had the research, Rabbit, which helps you with writing the literature review. Then one more interesting one is the notebooklm.google.com. Gives you the what? The mental card, it will add you the note, audio retelling, make you the chronological data of the article. So then one more thing is the Zenmic, it is about the podcast, develop students speaking mostly. Then again, our best one is the ChatGPT, helps you writing any kind of articles. So that's all for today. If you have questions, you are welcome with your questions. You're always welcome. But the best thing, I will send you the presentation. The best thing is try to work with these artificial tools at home. So helpful, for writing your scientific work. Maybe you have a dissertation papers. We have the programs, the teachers write the programs, or they attend some scientific projects with their students. So if you don't have any questions, goodbye. See you tomorrow.